Hello there everyone, my name is Katy and you're watching my channel Superconsole, where today I'm going to be talking to you about the Nintendo Switch. Last week I was lucky enough to try it pre-released, play a couple of the configurations of controllers and try out a few of the games that are coming out this year, like Splatoon 2, ARMS, Breath of the Wild of course, Snipperclips and V12 Switch. I think that's it. Yeah. Obviously, you know, it's coming out next week, so I'm not going to go ultra detail. So yeah, this is kind of a roundup of my experience with the Switch so far. So the first ever Switch experience for me was playing the V12 Switch milking minigame, you know the one. And for me, I mean, it was interesting. So I guess the concept of it is that you have slid off the Joy-Cons both sides and you play with a friend. It's like a multiplayer game. And you sit across from each other, you don't look at the telly, and you just basically squeeze I think it's the L and R shoulder buttons, and you just squeeze and pull it like this action. And you just look into your opponent's eyes and just... that's basically it. And there was a bit of rumble going on, but I guess that's better in the next minigame I'll tell you about. I mean, it was interesting. The actual Joy-Cons felt quite comfy. They didn't feel too weird in my hands. I did worry initially because there's quite a lot of like random buttons all in every direction that it might be a bit uncomfortable. But actually it's quite smooth and quite comfy. I was holding the red one, so the right controller, and that's got the analog stick down the bottom and the buttons at the top, and yeah, it was fine, it was comfy. The next V12 Switch minigame I played was the ball counting game. So you each have a Joy-Con again in one hand, and you basically tip it, and it's basically to show off the HD rumble effects that's in the Joy-Con controllers. This is like the new selling point, the USP of like the remotes themselves. And the idea is that you hold the remote like this and you tip it like this, and the rumble effect is such that you can feel like mini balls inside, obviously they don't exist, inside of your controller, like sliding from one end to the next, so you can guess how many balls are in the controller. Now, it was really clever, and it did feel like there were these tiny little like ball bearings floating about in there, but every single guess I made was wrong, and my opponent, who was actually my work colleague Christina, she was guessing like the same numbers as me. Like, it can't have just been us being wrong. I mean, maybe we were just rubbish at the game, but you know, we were so confident in our answers. So I was very surprised with, like, I'd pick 3 and I'd literally like hear 3 going down. It'd say, oh, it's 4. You're like, was there? So I don't know. It's an interesting one because obviously the HD Rumble was really cool, and that minigame does show it off really well. But like, maybe I'm just a really bad guesser. I don't know. The next game I played was Snipperclips. It was one of my favourites I played all day. It's a co-op puzzle game. You use the Joy-Con slid off again. In the style that we played it, we had the tablet kind of on a table, and then we were sitting on a sofa, like holding a controller each. And all you basically do is you got these little cute pieces of paper kind of things with little sweet little faces, and you have to fit into certain size puzzle pieces to kind of get to the next part of the room, or you have to, like, I don't know, say you've got to like press a button to unleash a ball that you then have to hit into something else. And it's a really interesting concept. You have to work together and talk together a lot to kind of overcome all the tasks and get to the next room. You like walk into each other and then like cut bits of each other off, and you can regrow. I'm really not standing it, but it was really fun, and it kind of, I think for me, really depicted that kind of fun together co-op gameplay that I think Nintendo are trying to push, and I think that we've all been missing quite a lot. So for me, that was a really fun one, and I would highly recommend looking into it if you're getting a Nintendo Switch yourself. The next game I played was ARMS, which looks gorgeous. It looks so good. The character design, like the kind of colours, it's warm, friendly, vibrant. Like, it's a good looking game, you know? I was really quietly impressed, and there was quite a different few character ranges, so it kind of works a bit like Wii Sports' boxing game. So you have a Joy-Con in each hand, and you just basically hold them upright like that, and to dodge you kind of tilt them like this, I guess like you're playing Mario Kart or something, and then you just like throw them like that as a punch. And there's also like, you can hold the triggers to unleash special attacks. I think you hold 2 of the like shoulder buttons to grip onto your opponent, and then you can like thrust them like that. Like, there's lots of different ways of playing it, and for me it was quite a lot to take in like the short demo, but it was really fun. And I think one of the important things for this is that it's already been confirmed that it's not going to be motion control only, which is good, because that means hopefully if you're on a train you won't just be sitting there going to the person sitting opposite you. I have to think about the train a lot, because that is the whole point of the Switch for me, is that I can take it on my really long morning commutes and play it and stuff. So arms, if I can play it in a kind of more standard tablet holding position, would be great. Splatoon 2, on the other hand, was like I'd never stop playing it. I was using the Joy-Con grips, which I actually found really comfy. I was worried it all might be a bit too close together, but actually maybe it's my little hands, but I was quite comfy. I was like, this is good, this is good. The gyro on it worked really well and responsive. It was very smooth. Compared to my normal play experiences with Splatoon, it was smooth. Splatoon 2 will be an interesting one to see how much has really changed, because for Nintendo, I can't imagine they want to change too much. I guess the thing with the Wii U was that its install base was so small that not many people got to experience Splatoon, who probably would have loved it. Like, you think comparison to the install base on the Wii, if it had come out then, it probably would have been a much bigger thing, and it did really well despite that. So I think Splatoon 2 could be a brilliant new way of kind of introducing new players, but then kind of letting old players still play the game they love and, you know, enjoy. I am super hyped to play my Switch this coming week. I've got Zelda on order, that's it. All I need is Zelda for a while. And I'm just going to sit down next weekend and just play it so much. I've taken a day off work and I'm hyped. Let me know in those comments if you've got a Switch on order, what kind of games you've got. Have you already tried it? What do you think of all the different like controllers and, you know, play styles? I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, make sure to hit like, and otherwise I'll see you next time. Bye!